Hej og velkommen til noget fuldstændig helt nyt, hvis jeg husker rigtigt. Det er Steel Division Normandy 44, eller 44, skulle man nok sige. Det er til dem, der kender spilserien Wargame. Det her, det er fra de samme folk. Og det er, i stedet for at udvikle en ny Wargame, desværre, så har de valgt at gøre det her. Jeg synes, at 2. verdenskrigs RTS-genre, den er ved at være udtømt. Det er sådan lidt. Ja. Men lad nu det ligge. Det spil her, det skal vi prøve. Og yes, og ved hvad vi starter, skulle lige med en bootcamp. Det gør vi. Bare lige for, så kan vi lige komme lidt ind i den. Det er lang tid siden jeg har spillet det her sidst. Det er gået et par måneder siden, så jeg kan.
Welcome to Boot Camp, Cadet. I'm your drill sergeant. In this first exercise, I'll instruct you in the ways of issuing basic move orders. But first, in Steel Division, each battle begins with a selection of the units to be deployed during the action, called a battle group. Click Next to compose your battle group.
Er du sindssygt, det er en amerikaner stemme, det der, mand. Det er så lidt overdreven Hollywood. Battle group.
This is your battle group overview. It's composed of 8 unit classes, which we will explore step by step during the boot camp's exercises.
Okay.
Each category contains up to 10 slots in which you will later place a unit's pack. Only the unit's pack selected in your battle group will be available for the mission. For the purpose of this exercise, we've granted you access to the infantry class with 1 unit pack slot. Left-click on the slot to edit this class. Welcome to the showroom of the infantry class. It seems like the raw recruits are ready for the exercise. In Steel Division, units are available by pack. Packs are composed of one of several units' cards, which represent the maximum number of deployable units on the field. Notice the available airborne rifles pack. Click on the unit pack and hover values to obtain further information about the unit. Right-click or drag and drop the available airborne rifles pack on the empty slot to be able to deploy it on the field. Once the airborne rifles pack is in your battle group, click Back, then Validate to see next how the land lies. In Steel Division, each battle begins by the deployment phase. Its purpose is to pre-position your units within the blue area, called the deployment zone, and plan your strategy before the battle begins. To position a unit on the deployment zone, click on the requisition menu to deploy it. Then click on the airborne rifles pack and left-click on the deployment zone to position the unit. The number on the requisition menu is your given 70 requisition points for the deployment phase. A deployed airborne rifles unit uses 1 card from the pack and 35 requisition points. Once all the unit cards have been deployed on the map, the pack disappears.
Jeg tror desværre, jeg bliver nødt til at skrue ned for den musik, for det skal YouTube fuldstændig amok, det der med at det må jo ikke bruge. Derop og der. Og så pleaser.
Infantry units are deployed with a transport already accounted for in the card. The WC-25 truck is an unarmed transport from which the Airborne Rifles Squad disembarks to fight on the battlefield. Vehicles go faster on the road. It is advised to deploy motorized unit on road to quickly reach a strategic position. You can shift the unit's position by holding down left-click on the unit's tag, or remove it right-click from the map to place it back to the requisition menu. Click the Launch Battle button once you have completed the deployment.
Det har jeg gjort nu, jeg er ikke med.
Well done. The battle is launched and your deployed WC-25 is now under your control. Control the camera using the short keys. Direct it using the arrows. Rotate it by pressing the middle mouse button and the scroll wheel to zoom in and out. Zoom on a unit tag to trigger the follow camera.
Og det hedder ikke WC-25, det hedder Whiskey Charlie.
Your objective here is simple. You must reach the farm and disembark an airborne rifle squad once there.
Okay, I will do, sir.
Notice on the map the road that goes straight to the farm. The quickest way to complete the objective is to give the order unload at position to your WC-25 unit at the farm.
Nej, det er Whiskey Charlie 25. Eller hvis du skal være 100% korrekt. Whiskey Charlie 25. Ikke?
To issue your first move orders, left-click on the unit's tag to select the unit. Left-click on the Unload at Position order and left-click on the map to apply it, or right-click to cancel the order.
Chariot awaits, sir. I'll get you there as soon as possible.
The Unload at Position orders the transport units to take the fastest way using the road network and disembark their passengers at the selected position. Beware, once the unit is disembarked, the transport disappears and cannot be used again. When a unit receives an order, you can select it and press Shift to display the ongoing order in real time. You can also give multiple orders by pressing Shift. A unit can also comply with other move orders. The move order orders the units to take the straightest route to the selected position. The move fast orders a vehicle to take the quickest route, using the road network to the selected position. One transport unit has reached the farm. You can wait for the Unload at Position order to comply, or no sign of enemy units. The farm is secured. Well done, sir. Your airborne rifle squad is now controlling the area. Your first success, sir. You've learned how to compose a battle group, to deploy, apply move orders, and disembark the infantry from their transport. Good job.
Det var det, eller? Oh my god. Ja, åbenbart. Nå. Next. Vi tager lige basic infantry tactics. Kæft, hvor lyder han bare så stereotypisk.
The second exercise will be your first contact with an enemy. I will teach you how to deal with the front line, urban cover, and firepower. Click Next to build your battle group. We have unlocked 2 unit pack slots. Left-click on a slot to edit the infantry class. The airborne M1919 machine gun is now available. It is an infantry team with a medium machine gun. Different units in Steel Division have different equipment. This impacts their requisition points cost, role, and card availability. Learning how to distinguish each pack by hovering over their values is crucial for your success on the field. Each pack fills 1 activation points. Here you have 2 activation points maximum at your disposal. Fill your battle group to spend them all. Pick the Airborne Rifles pack and the new Airborne M1919 machine gun pack to validate your battle group.
Du glemte at sige, at jeg skal trykke tilbage for at kunne validate, ikke? Oh my god.
The red front line indicates a perimeter controlled by an enemy. Army intelligence has warned us that at least 1 enemy unit is holding the farm sector.
Okay.
Since your units are deployed with their transport, you should not expose them that way to enemy fire. Instead, disembark them in the selected area near the farm sector, so they can close on the enemy position on foot.
Og jeg tager det her spil så seriøst, at jeg ligefrem står og laver en kop kaffe nu. Mr. America! Hold kæft, mand.
You can issue your first move orders during the deployment phase. Select the deployed unit and order unload at position and apply it.
Carried away, sir.
Keep in mind that your troops will comply with the order only when the battle starts. Click the Launch Battle button once you have completed your deployment. Notice that the front line is moving when your troops are advancing. Most of the units in Steel Division influence the front line, so it gives you a feedback on enemy strength and direction. And vice versa. We've arrived. Disembark your troops here.
Locked and loaded, sir.
Nothing to report.
Sådan. Ja.
Yes, sir. Move fast and clear.
Derovre.
We're ready, Captain. Need some covering fire? Damn, this thing is heavy.
Oh man, this thing is heavy.
First platoon. Easy company. Lipton, Malarkey. Come with me.
Lipton. Malarkey. Det er fandme dem fra Band of Brothers, mand. Hvad er det for noget copycat-agtigt noget, mand?
These farm buildings appear empty. They can provide good cover for your men. Move them inside. Notice the mouse's cursor color changing when you hover over map elements. The color indicates the level of protection. Yellow for light cover, and cursor green for heavy cover.
Jeg skal lige have fyldt en kaffe herop, så kommer jeg tilbage igen. Det er simpelthen. Så tager man bare ikke et spil særligt seriøst. Når man lige frem tager sig tid til at lave en kop kaffe. Dufter godt. Kom nu kaffe. Bliv nu færdig. Fandme et hurtigt tog, der kom med. Sådan. Og slukket. Godt så. Han snakker om skjul og dækning. Yes.
Yes, sir?
Kom så.
Yes, sir.
German grenadiers are firing at us. This is the first taste of battle. These grenadiers are tough guys with their deadly light machine guns. The best way to dislodge them is to meet them with superior firepower from the cover of the farm building. Notice the unit's status gauge above the unit tag. It indicates the suppression level of a unit. When it's full, the soldiers are pinned down. Pinned down units can surrender by moving close to them. It's also a good way of neutralizing an enemy.
Kom så.
Medusa at your service.
Der er en mand
Great
tilbage.
job! The enemy section has been neutralized. Well done, sir. The front line is moving and is now overlaying the farm as there are no further enemies there.
Boot boot. Trial by
You've
fire.
learned how to use the basics of the infantry in the front line to use morale and urban cover at your advantage. Good job.
Good job. Okay. I have girls. I have no lotus. Nee. Advanced. Capture supply, encirclement and surrender. Airborne and leaders abilities. Oh ja. Det er når ham der er toften, han skal knævre helt vildt.
After the successful raid on the farm sector, squads on the field are asking for an ammo resupply. During this exercise, I will teach you how to capture an enemy supply unit and how to resupply. Click Next to build your battle group.
Battle group.
Pick all available infantry packs to validate your battle group. As you can see, a new pack of infantry, the Airborne Leader, is available. Notice the white star on the unit card. This specialty icon indicates a platoon leader who improves the stats of every unit nearby and also heavily influences the front line. Most leader squads are small and too lightly equipped to engage the enemy on their own. It is also strongly advised to combine them with regular infantry squads on the field.
God kaffe. Back. Validate.
We've got intel about unarmed Opel Blitz left in the farm sector. The squads deployed on the field can safely capture it. The road seems clear, so you will exceptionally not deploy any units on the deployment zone, but simply guide the glider rifles and the airborne M1919 machine gun on the field to capture the unarmed enemy unit in the farm sector. Click on the Launch Battle button.
Germans ahead! Get ready for a fight!
To capture an enemy supply unit, first make sure no other enemy unit is nearby. Then simply bring one of your units close to it, and it will automatically switch sides.
We're supposed to be surrounded.
Fandme ringformationer, de holder sig.
The Opel Blitz is captured. This is an unarmed supply unit which can replenish any nearby units with ammunition. Capturing this type of unit is a good way to exhaust enemy units on the field. Since the glider rifles and the airborne M1919 machine gun weapons are depleted, you need to bring the squads and the supply unit to a halt together to refill their weapons.
Transportkommando bereit.
Ja.
Ist es dort wirklich sicher?
Du kommt bagved dig. Nej.
Stelle, Kommandant. Zielpunkt erreicht. Raus mit euch. Zielkoordinaten, Kommandant.
Sådan. Kan se med deres
Yes,
fingre.
sir.
Sådan.
Notice the yellow circle. It represents the supply range for units to get replenished. Now your units are once again ready to kick some ass.
Auf geht's!
Kør den lige herhen i midten. Ah, enemy!
German troops are flanking us and will soon surround the units in the farm sector. Units are considered surrounded once they cease to be linked to a ground reinforcement route or are not close to a platoon leader. We need to regain control over the map. We have been granted new requisition points and may deploy units from our battle group on the field to neutralize all enemy units.
Get ready for a fight!
We have identified an enemy platoon leader, the Grenadier Führer, along with the Grenadier infantry squads. That's why they have so easily
Ti stille.
If we could neutralize the Grenadier...
Ti stille.
Careful! Enemies nearby!
Sådan.
We need to break the surrounded unit's encirclement.
Yeah,
Luckily, the airborne M1919 machine gun is... Airborne units are used...
10 stille.
On the other hand...
I'll get you there as soon as possible. Be careful. Enemies nearby. I am in.
You have deployed your airborne leader. Good choice. Once disembarked, it improves the experience level of any allied unit close to it. This up-leveling is represented by the yellow star under a unit tag. An experienced unit gets improved accuracy.
Modtaget.
Once your soldiers are on foot, click on the hunt order. That stance allows your soldiers to stop moving and to fire at the first enemy within range. An enemy squad is pinned down and cannot move. It's a perfect opportunity to force its surrender. Make sure the unit is isolated to bring one of your own nearby. To force a unit to surrender, it needs to be covered by the opponent front line, suppressed, and with no ally unit close by. Once a unit surrenders, it leaves the battlefield raising a white flag.
Ready to take command, sir. Yes, sir.
You flank them. Bring it down and move it out. Checking belt, sir.
Zur Stelle, Kommandant.
Good job. One enemy squad has been neutralized. You're beginning to slightly regain control over the map. Continue to deploy units on the field to swiftly get rid of the remaining enemies.
We're paratroopers. We're supposed to be surrounded.
Versorgung kann eingeleitet werden.
Sådan.
Airborne ready, sir. Saluting the captain makes him a target for the Germans.
Jeg tør ikke rigtig se fremad. Det kan også være dumt, fordi når vi har beskydning af. Det eneste jeg kan søge frem. Hen over marken her, og så skal jeg rundt her. Så er jeg bare bange for opspil herovre.
The surrounding units are saved. Great job. You have successfully rallied them. Well done, sir. You have reclaimed control over the map.
Oh, yeah.
You have successfully put into practice the capture of an enemy supply unit, the resupply of your troops, and regain control of the map.
Oh yeah. Losses 0. Kills. Oh yeah. Withdrawal, shoot and smoke on position, artillery basics. Ja tak, mand. Artillery!
During this exercise, you'll have to deal with an unknown situation, and you're being granted access to the artillery and support classes. Click Next to compose your battle group.
Okay, sir.
One unit's pack slots is available in the unlocked artillery and support classes. Don't forget to add the new units available in your battle group. The airborne mortar 60mm is now available. It is a weapon team armed with a single 60mm mortar which shoots an indirect fire at position from a distance. Pick it for your battle group.
I got it, sir.
The unarmed Jeep supply is now available. Pick it for your battle group. Pick the usual airborne rifles card for your battle group. Make good use of what you've learned so far, and inspect the farm area with your airborne rifles squad section.
Lige nu vil jeg faktisk bare gerne herover. Og der er ikke noget hus, jeg kan løbe ind i der. Men jeg har den læ herinde der. Det kan jeg bare skal kværne op.
Carried away, sir. I'll get you there as soon as possible. Nothing to report.
Buck Smaller is now playing Ark Survival Evolved. Ellers hvis I er meget inde på Twitch, så gå ind på Twitch og så søg efter Michael the Bro.
Careful! Enemies nearby!
God damn it, it's an MG42! Since that machine gun is quite well protected inside that building, our boys stand no chance to fight back. Make them retreat in order to plan a better approach.
Got it, sir!
Any orders? Let's go! Foobar!
Your unit is under heavy stress.
Jamen, det er jeg godt klar over.
Use the fallback order.
Godt klar over. Du har ikke fortalt mig det
In
før,
fallback stance, the squad will automatically run back to a safe position. During that time, it's impossible for you to give any other order. Now, sir, you have three options. The first one, the safest but most time-consuming, consists of using mortar teams to kill that MG42 from afar, thus sparing soldiers' lives. The second option, the quickest, consists of using the smoke-on position order of your mortar team to cut the line of sight of the MG42 and conceal your infantry's advance to engage it in close-quarter combat. The third option, the most dangerous one, consists of flanking the MJ42 with infantry squads. But be warned, it can turn into a real bloodbath.
Germans ahead!
An Allied Scouts unit has just arrived to keep an eye on the MG42. Mortar team incoming. It is safe to keep them away from the MG42 as they cannot directly attack an enemy. Instead, you need to take advantage of the mortar's long-range curved shot and disembark the gunners in a safe place.
Ready to transport.
To use an artillery unit, you need to manually use the fire on position order and point it at that house. Or right-click on the target, if seen, to directly try to kill this unit. The curved shot does not take care of ground obstacles.
Enemy nearby. Protect the gun.
Out of range.
Taxi ready.
God.
Move out, men!
Guns primed and ready.
Shit up.
Fire in the hole! Enjoy the show!
Vi har den der forsyningsbørge der også, er det ikke?
Do you have a target, sir? Drop 200. 6 rounds. Over.
25 skud. Skal jeg? Det er fandme mange. Som 4 mand er borgen på. Det var sgu godt ramt.
Drop 200. 6 rounds. Over.
Og vi fortsætter bare. Puh. Det er faktisk meget realistisk.
Airborne ready, sir.
Og fortsæt.
Fire. Smash them.
Well done, sir. The MG42 has been cut to pieces. You have successfully put into practice the combination of infantry and artillery units to regain advantage on the field.
Yes. Jeg har tabt noget. Jeg har tabt en mand her, ikke? Nå. Vi ser åbenbart kun hele grupper. Lad os så se. Recon and line of sight covers. Line of sight. Recon basics. Okay, baby.
In this exercise, you will help an allied tank progress through the map by being its eyes. You're being granted access to the recon class. Click Next to compose your battle group. 1 unit's pack slots is available in the unlocked recon classes. As you can guess, a recon unit possesses a certain ability to spot and identify the enemy's position. But it has a cost. Scout are usually a very weak unit, so you cannot allow them to engage in battle.
Godt. Så
Enemies are hiding somewhere near the central road. Tanks have very poor optics, so they can easily be ambushed. You will need to spot enemy positions on a parallel road with your scout. Once your unit has located an enemy, that good old M4A1 with its firepower will automatically neutralize it. Position your men on the deployment zone. Click on the Launch Battle button when it's done, and rally your squad at the recon site on the parallel road.
Carried away, sir. Copy that. Out.
nu hurtigt.
The front line is pretty close. You should always consider dismounting your troops before entering enemy territory.
Nå, okay.
Nothing to report.
As you can see, recon units don't influence the front line, so they're able to sneak up quietly into enemy territory.
Let's have a look around.
Deroppe nede, ja. Hvis jeg jo finde, så har jeg været herovre.
Enemies identified. It's an MG-42. This one was pretty close to the tank. Let the tank get rid of it. It is impervious to MG fire. Unlike your infantry, as you well know. Okay, 2 more enemy units are hiding somewhere else. Progress within the hedgerow to conceal yourself. If you hover over elements of the map, it will provide you with information on their level of protection and concealment. Yellow for light cover, green for heavy cover. While your unit is advancing, you can see the line of sight of your unit or the enemy's one by pressing the short key.
Ret dumt at stå hen ved det enlige træ, for det er nemt og hurtigt for fjenden at fortælle de andre, hvor du er hen. Plus et enligstående træ fanger automatisk øjet og din opmærksomhed.
MG-42 identified.
MG-42 identified!
One enemy left. Keep quiet.
Yes, sir.
Optaget.
Roger.
Nu vær med at gå ud på højre side af den. Kæmpe idioter.
MG-42 identified in the farm sector.
Roger.
Well done, sir. There's no longer any sign of an enemy presence. You've understood the value of reconnaissance units on the battlefield and have mastered their use. Good job.
Okay. Åh, godt. Det var det for den her gang. Næste gang, der vil vi tage Armored Tactics, altså med panser. Og off-mat, assets og skirmish til sidst. Det tager vi næste gang. Så tak fordi du så med. Husk at like, subscribe. Ja, whatever du vil. Håber du synes godt om det. Vi ses. Pas på dig selv. Hyg dig.